Alright, hi guys, it's Mike here again, EST for Customer Relationship Management. So I'm just going to brief you guys through a little bit overall flow, all the way from consideration until brand advocacy, because it's actually quite similar. There are only a few minor things to take, few major things to take note. So yeah, as you know, and that again, just to brief you all, just in case you forgot, there's 4 main customer flows in AIESEC on how we do partners as well, at least for this term. On how we do it is based on this attraction, consideration, value delivery, and brand advocacy, or in other words, you would like to call it a sales funnel in that sense. Okay, so let's move to the consideration part. Okay, so in consideration, there's few elements: follow up, meeting attended, MOU sign. Then MOU sign is essentially for LP and then for FP. So yeah, basically these are two things are the same thing: MOU sign and sales one. Just that it's two different type of partners. That's why we put it separately. And there's different workflow. That's the main reason. Okay, but essentially everything is similar for HubSpot. But just let you know first, value delivery is the part of fulfilling the MOU itself. I think I told you about how to. I give some tips, the KPIs that should be put, and also I put what needs to be done in HubSpot. Brand advocacy is basically what happens after the partnership, re-raise, termination, or whatever it is. But basically that's all under the post-partnership part. So that's generally about like what, and in this video I'm just going to be covering consideration all the way until brand advocacy, because honestly it's quite similar. There's only a few things to take note. First thing first, email threads. Second thing, meeting minutes. Third thing, let me think, MOU and expectations as well. So generally these are the few things that you need to cover. So I'm just going to walk you through on how to do it on HubSpot. Okay, so let's go on HubSpot. All right, so let's get back to the Grab company I created earlier. Okay, so yeah, you can see this is the note that I actually left a little bit earlier when I made this video like 5 minutes ago, but I kind of like screwed up a bit. So yeah, here's the new video again. Yeah, so again, expectation settings with Grab. So these are all the things that you can take note for expectation settings. I would expect you to actually put this on the HubSpot itself in the note section, or whatever meeting minutes that you have, or whatever it is. Reason is because for the attachment, if I recall correctly, there should be a certain number of limits from my previous research. But yeah, you can upload whenever you want. But if you realize they hit the limit, you should put it into the notes. And this should be focused for MOU, not for anything else. The focus MOU or the MOA or whatever it is needs to be on here. That's the bare minimum. The notes and expectations, I think all should be left here. Besides that, also take note about the email threads. It should be all linked here. And yeah, that's generally about it for this. I think that should be about it for this. And also something to take note, a cool feature is this. You can see all these things up here, these few columns I would call it. So you can see the overall activity, you can see the dates and time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then you can see notes. Okay, notes. Yeah, notes, there are the things that you should leave behind, meeting minutes, whatever it is. And then emails. Emails can be read also, so you can read the overall email. So just to let members know, I mean, those who are watching this video, it's very important for us to use this platform and manage our partners properly. Because AIESEC is a very rapid organization where our members turnover rate is very, very high, meaning that we come and go super, super fast. So then again, so that's one of the main reasons really, in order to sustain our partnerships and make sure AIESEC is relevant towards externally. So we need to make sure that everything that we have, every single database, every single thing that we do this in every single year is tracked and documented properly. So for future terms can be actually referred to. For example, in current context, in AIESEC Malaysia reality is we don't even know what happened 5 years ago or maybe 7 years ago with our partners. We had so many national partners, we're not sure what happened to them, example, or even local partners. I mean, depends on how old your LC is. So yeah, maybe your LC might be 20 years old, but you don't know like 15 years ago what happened to the partners. Like, did they say yes, did they say no, or what happened in the partnership? So essentially, it's simple as that. On the reason why we need to use HubSpot properly, okay, for the sustainability of this organization, and also for you, because most likely you'll be using this in the future, in your future workplace. Okay, so yeah, that's really about it for the for consideration all the way. And what things to take note, let me recap again. Make sure MOU MOA is here. Make sure all these things are, as I mentioned in the previous video, are all here as well. Add meeting minutes, add expectation settings, and make sure your email threads are all linked. There's a few things to take note. Okay, all right, so I'm going to move on a little bit on what you need to do. This is very, very important because everybody forgets this on HubSpot. Okay, let's say after you created a deal, right? Imagine I told you about tasks in the earlier feature, but I didn't go to deals. So let me show you deals. Okay, deals, it's super, super important. You need to understand what does all this really mean. There's so many things that you can see here, right? Okay, there's two ways you can do this. You can do this in a table or board, but I think this is much more tougher, honestly speaking. I prefer to do it on board. But for this sake, I didn't really create a what, but let me try to choose a very old company that is kind of like outdated. Okay, I'm just going to choose the first one now. Okay, example, this is skills select SDM PhD. Okay, so this is the process where you're actually just created the contact, and prospecting is the part where you're actually thinking that I should before I engage. Prospect is the part where you see that you should you have already done a very thorough market research and you're ready to actually engage this person already. Created, maybe it could be just a very simple online. Basically, you get this company, you see online on the super platform. Maybe example, I want to see this startup. I'm going to go to this platform called E27. E27 Asia startup ecosystem. I look at Malaysia. Let's look at like startups. Okay. Startups. Okay, let's see. E27. Oh, look at the amount of companies. I can find Malaysia. Okay, let's say class 1. I just example this if this is in Malaysia. Okay. And then I add that in. Okay, whatever it is. Yeah, example. Then you create a deal for GET sales pipeline. And make sure you clearly segregate based on the pipeline. Like, it can be GET sales, GB sales, and cash sales. Okay. So yeah, I just put a GET sales in this example. It should be the same for all types of sales. Yeah, for example, created is the part where you just create the contact. Prospect is after market research. First contact is basically the first cold call, first email, whatever it is. But suggestion, again, tip from me is to always call and email, do both simultaneously so that you can keep a thorough follow-up from there. And then meeting held is the first time you actually have the meeting. Okay, then this is where the meeting minutes and everything should be in the notes that earlier that I've mentioned. Okay, first contact, again, remember whatever notes and everything will be meeting minutes or call minutes, I call it, I guess. From the cold call, things to take note or call to actions, make sure you everything put in a HubSpot so it's clear for you to keep track upon. So this tool will be essentially your main working place to do sales. Simple as that. One platform for you to do sales. All you need is HubSpot and Gmail. That's all, essentially. Okay, next. Proposal contract analysis is basically after the meeting is held, this person is actually it's still considering, basically, it's considering. So whether or not to actually accept the proposal in a sense. Delivery is basically after it's signed and make sure the MOU is really uploaded on the company here. So let me just show you an example so that you understand. Okay, create a prospect. Whoa, yes, then everything will be tracked immediately. Okay, never mind, I'll try again later. Yeah, skill select. Oh, first contact, yes. Okay, the fun thing is, right, after I go to this skill select, right, everything will be tracked on which day it's changed. So you can actually track how fast are you converting the company. You can track your process time. This is the really fun thing about HubSpot. Okay, so meeting held, proposal contract analysis. Woo, yes, delivery all in one day. Oh, sorry. Yes, I need to put close one reason. Okay, maybe okay, I'm not gonna complete it because it's not mine. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Back again. Yeah, is it back? Yep, it's back here again. So just to show you the example. Okay. Yep. Okay. Delivery on hold is basically is postponed in that sense. Okay. Basically, they didn't decline, they didn't accept, but they want to put it later on in that sense. Okay. Then again, two main decline here. Decline money means they got no money, they lack budget. So these are the things you can put in your notes to give context on like when should we approach again and stuff like that, and set it as a call to action at a task by certain deadline. So we don't forget this partner. Simple as that. See, so you can never forget the partners. We can always engage our partners properly. And next, decline not aligned. Basically, this can be on our side. Basically, we don't think this partner is suitable anymore. After engaging and discussing, we put them in here, and then we actually put in the notes and context on why we don't think it's suitable. Okay, so let me show you. Like I don't really have a company here. Let me think. I'm just going to create a deal just to show you all. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, give me a minute. So I just show you so it makes more sense, or else you guys might be a bit blur. Okay, so let's create a deal. Yes. Okay, let's put G. Oh no, sorry. I need to create deal. Sorry. Grab. Let's put GE. Taiwan. Okay. Deal stage. Okay, I'm just put amount maybe 2,000 for the one EP. That package, I guess. And then maybe only one. Oh, sorry, not 20K, just one. Close date. I want to close by this. Contact. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna put Fei Li in this sense. I'm gonna delete this later. Okay, guys, don't follow me and create multiple companies of the same one. Yep, created. Yes, I've done deal. Okay, so let's. Okay, you see this GE Taiwan. I can actually move here by myself on that company itself, or I can do what I did just now actually. But I'm just gonna stay here so it's easier for you. Yep. So I'll show you. Let's say I move the prospect. Oh, the date. Look, it's actually created, and then actually it's moved to the create. Wait, sorry. Give me a minute. It's gonna move to first contact. It's all gonna be tracked essentially. Give me a minute. Yep. Workflow. You see, yeah, you just click the workflow, it's going to tell you when is it actually moved. So yeah, sales one, blah blah blah, move to delivery. You need to close one reason. Why do you this reason? GE company really likes Taiwanese. Maybe I don't know. I'm just giving a reason. Okay. Yeah. Example: company really like Taiwanese. Move to on hold. On hold is basically okay. Basically, you should move towards here only. Simple as that. Okay. You should move until here only. On hold is basically means after the meeting itself or proposal contract, and it's after this, it should be directly go to on hold without going through this part. Okay, so we can move. You need to update this part. Please close date. Yeah, never mind. It's okay. So basically, it should be this. So decline, close loss reason. They prefer Indonesians. I don't know. Example. Okay. Sorry for the funny and cranky reasons, but cringy reasons. But yeah, decline money, not enough money, or again this. Save example. Okay. So basically, this is generally how you can do it, or you can do it in the use part here. So essentially, it's the same concept. Created blah blah blah. You just move cut by cut. But it depends on how you defer the work. But essentially, both way it works out. So I can go back to the previous company. I can go and delete this later. But yeah, essentially is done deal. Simple as that. This one. But yeah, I can leave the notes here. They prefer notes as on 13 7 company rejected as they didn't like Taiwanese. Okay, so essentially, I can create a follow-up task as well, actually. Yeah, you get what I mean? So it's really simple. This whole platform is very comprehensive. So simple as it is, yep, this is about how you actually can use HubSpot in a very simple and efficient manner. So, yep, this is about it from me. Yep, let me just double check if there's anything I missed out upon all the way until brand advocacy. Yep, again, mentioned about post partnerships, right? Okay, come, let me explain a little bit about this. This might be a bit complicated. Okay, so again, when it's re-raised, right, after the close part, you don't really need to actually move it anymore. You just need to put in the notes. Everything is going to be updated notes and MOU. So let's say, assuming it's rejected, okay? Assuming, let's say, it's a termination of partnerships. After the delivery part, the client not aligned anymore. Or you no money, I don't know, depends on the reason, but always leave notes, because then again, this is just the flow itself, but the notes and all, or the documents that you put here are the ones that are going to give you more context. If not, based on this, we cannot understand anything, especially after you leave AIESEC, you get what I mean? So yeah, that's a really, really big problem. So yeah, let's say assuming it's a re-raise, right? How are you going to work this out? It's like this. After delivery, you're going to, let's say re-raise, you can just put a topic of re-raise, okay? Example, okay? So we understand the workflow as at 11, and whatever documents, just put it here. But make sure that all the documents are really kept here, okay? And also make sure the physical MOUs, please pass it to FL so they can keep track, okay? We need to start keeping track properly of our physical documents, because if it's lost, it's not a very good thing. Even though it might seem insignificant, but honestly, it's really important to keep track. Because when you go to future companies, they're going to ask you to keep track even more documents like this. Okay, even more insignificant stuff. Yeah. So again, re-raise. So let's say it's valid delivery. Again, just put it here. Just gonna move it to delivery and keep it at delivery. So let's say it's re-raise, just keep it at delivery. Simple as that. Upload the new MOU, give note context, expectations, whatever it is. Yeah, basically that's about it for re-raise. So that's generally about it. And make sure, yeah, post partnership expectation meeting, MPS, everything. You can write down your meeting minutes here, and then upload here. Or you can choose to upload here depending on the number of attachments that you already have. So yep, generally that's about it on how to actually use HubSpot. And should you have any questions, please feel free to consult your VP or even consult me. And then yeah, this is how we can work it out. Again, if you need my contact, yep. So let me find my contact. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong PowerPoint. This is my contact here. Again, you're welcome to actually contact me anytime you need, and from me. So sorry, please feel free to contact me at this email address, so I will answer you as soon as possible. Okay, all right, thank you, bye bye.